Yo, what up, everybody? So here's an article on Free Thought Project. The Free Thought Project. I think it's Free Thought Project. The Free Thought. Someone can't talk today. TheFreeThoughtProject.com. So there's a representative in New Mexico who she's 41. She's pretty attractive, which is a side note. It has no relevance, but. So it says, watch, tough on crime state representative who pushed laws to benefit cops gets a DWI despite begging. So this lady right here, she's Mrs. Tough on Crime. She's probably a liberal. Well, I think she's actually a Republican, but again, Republicans are liberals. It's like liberal light, and then extreme liberals are Democrats because they're all liberals compared to me. So she gets stopped. Let's get to the video part. And she's going to wish that she remained silent, didn't roll down her window or answer questions.
No, your ninth step.
Okay, hold on.
Do you have a key fob?
Start at the beginning. For some reason, police video audio never starts till 30 seconds in. So he's already doing some kind of test through the window there. You can see, making her follow his finger with her eyes. So 10 more seconds, you'll hear audio. I don't understand why the police body cams are like that. So her first mistake is she rolled down the window.
I should make sure you're safe to drive, okay? You have any alcohol, you said? No. Okay. All right, Monica.
So now she's lying to a cop.
Jump on out. Is your dog okay to stay in the car? Yes. All right. She's going to drive your vehicle off the road first. We're going to park it over there, okay? So let's step on out, all right?
Wait. So I'm going to park it?
No, just step on out.
Sorry about the wind noise.
With the car in park? If it's not already in park? If it has a fob, leave it in there. Yeah, it's a little dog.
It's a Yorkie.
Come on out, man.
It's a Yorkie.
Do you have a key fob to the car or no?
Yes, it's in my purse.
Okay, you can leave it in there. Let's walk over.
So it's windy.
Here, okay?
She's cold.
Although I'm cold.
Now they got her out of the car. Now they have her out of the car.
Walk, okay?
Mind you, this is a checkpoint, which Fourth Amendment, pretty clear. You cannot impede people's freedom without reasonable articulable suspicion and probable cause of an actual crime. So you can't seize them, detain them, stop them, impede their freedom unless there's RAS and PC, which at a checkpoint, those don't exist. So technically they're unconstitutional, but of course our sorry-ass Supreme Court has ruled that police can violate the Fourth Amendment, set up checkpoints as long as they publish it in the newspaper. What kind of BS is that? So she pulls into this unconstitutional checkpoint, rolls down her window, answers questions, starts complying with the officers because she loves cops and she's tough on crime. Now they got her out of the car. And she keeps saying, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. He's like, it's 67 degrees.
Well, there's no jacket in there, so I can't.
There is a jacket in there.
Well, they said that there's not, so I can't go search your car right now, okay? So let's just get through this and we'll get you a jacket.
So now he puts her through all these field sobriety tests that a sober person could barely even accomplish, much less someone who's been drinking.
All right, so no issues with your balance, no medical problems? Is that right? You're just cold?
I'm just cold.
All right, so...
Keeps answering questions. She's killing herself right here. So I'm not going to show you the whole field sobriety test. She does pretty well, in my opinion. And then he says she failed a bunch of them. Well, not failed, but showed signs of whatever. And she probably was drinking whatever. I understand that. But what she fails to do is stand on her rights and keep the window rolled up. So here's the flyer I had in my car that everyone said was sovereign citizen stuff, even though this was created by a lawyer, which this lawyer is a real patriot and really cares about people's freedom. Here's the flyer. I remain silent, no searches. I want my lawyer. This is the Florida version. I'm sure there's a New Mexico version. Please put any tickets under my windshield wiper. I'm not required to sign. I'm not required to hand you my license. Thus, I am not opening my window. But the thing is, cops don't know these laws, and if you try to stand on your rights. If I did this at my speeding ticket when I got it and didn't roll the window down at all, they would try to bust open my window and commence violence against me, even though I'm not required to roll down my window. So all she had to do is keep her window rolled up, put this flyer in the window, and then if they busted her window out and stuff, then she would have a lawsuit against them because she was within her rights to do this. Instead, she opened the window, answered all their questions, and at the end of the video, she says, "I'm a state representative, basically, who I pass laws in police's favor." And as soon as she told them that, they're like, "You want to catch another charge because it sounds like you're trying to get out of this ticket because you're a representative in New Mexico." So this is Fair DUI, fairdui.org. This is where you get this flyer. You got to look up your own state because there's different codes and different variations. Fairdui.org. This lawyer is a great man. Here's a case here. I think they went to Miami and they win. And then you got Today's Show lies about marijuana DUI because that's all the prostitutes do on TV. I'm sure Cream-Filled Donut and Mike the Sovereign love the mainstream media because that seems where they get their information. And then they have this video is great where the guy used the Fair DUI, didn't roll down his window, and then the sergeant gets up on the stand and lies. And you need to watch this. Completely lies, saying he couldn't see the hologram on the thing. Anyway, go watch this. You see this copsucker got a taste of her own medicine, and I'm sure she's gonna fucking realize that she could have just kept her window up, kept her mouth shut, and been through that checkpoint because you don't have to roll down your window at a DUI checkpoint. So, and then here's the lawyer himself actually using the flyer. You see he's got PNAC on his license plates, which means photography is not a crime. Another thing cops hate is video and audio and picture taking because, you know, it could shine a light on what they do. Here's more decision. Warren Redlich, which is the guy who created this flyer. And here's the lawsuits. This is great stuff, man. There he is. That's a patriot right there. If there's ever a fucking patriot in this country, you're looking at him right there. He created this flyer, which Cream-Filled Donut and Mike the Sovereign called sovereign citizen stuff. That's how stupid cops are. So, fairdui.org. You see this copsucker got a taste of her own medicine. And that's the scoop, guys. She's tough on crime, and then until she gets caught up in the middle of it, doesn't know how to defend herself. If she just had this flyer, if you're going to drink, especially if you drink, because I don't drink. I don't like drinking, but I especially don't want to get stopped and get caught off guard having a sip of alcohol or 2 or 3 or whatever. Not that I never drank in my life. I basically quit when I was 21, which was 20 years ago. So there you go. I remain silent. No searches. There's the flyer, fairdui.org. Here's the copsucker who got a taste of her own medicine and realized what a police state looks like. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you.